Hey guys, Jack here, and welcome back to a brand new video on my channel. I'm wearing the same clothes as the last video, and as I said in my previous video before that one, I'm filming it on the same day. So from now on, I feel like if I'm going to say this a lot, just if I'm wearing the same clothes, it looks like I'm in the same scenario, the lighting and stuff, I've probably filmed it straight after another video. But anyway, as you can tell by the title of today's video, I'm going to be talking about relatable problems that every gamer faces. Now, this series has kind of been a thing that I've ran on my channel. I mean, I don't know whether I can call it a series or not, because I have pretty much done 2 episodes. I've done one before on graphic designers' problems, and I think it was YouTubers' problems maybe? I think it was, yeah. But today I'm doing gamers' problems. So if you are a gamer, you might relate to some of these problems. If you don't really like gaming, this video might not be for you, so happily click off now, but let's get straight into the video. The first problem that I've got that every gamer has faced at some point in their life is lag in your game. We've all been in a situation, you know, where you've been maybe playing Call of Duty or playing a GTA 5 and you've been in a race or you've been in like a kill streak or something and the game lags and you die, or the game lags and someone overtakes you. We've all faced that, and yes, it can be very frustrating. The second problem I feel like a lot of gamers have faced is having people shouting down the mic at you for absolutely no reason. Now, this could be someone sending you it over a message, so like if you're playing a console game. Mainly this happens on console. This doesn't really happen on PC because you can't talk to anyone unless you've got them on Discord. So yeah, it mainly happens on a console, but when you've been playing a game and either you've beat them on a game like FIFA, or I'll use FIFA as an example, but once you've beat them on a game like FIFA, they might send you a message of absolute rubbish, just shouting down the mic at you, and some people find it funny. I mean, a lot of people do, to be fair. And the second one is when you've been in like a game and you're in the game lobby and they're just shouting down the mic or playing music down the mic. For me, that is really annoying, but luckily you can just mute them. So it's a problem that we all face that has an easy solution, and it's called the mute button. Third problem that I feel like every gamer has faced is turning your mic off by accident. Now, we've all been in the situation where we've been in a party with friends, you've been on Discord with friends, or anything along those lines, and you've been, you've been called downstairs, or you've been called to do something else, and you go, okay, I'll just turn my mic off, or I'll unplug it or something. Usually it's like if someone comes in your room as well, you tend to mute your mic so that they don't hear the conversation that you're having, and then, you're sat there playing. Once the person's gone, you're talking down your mic, and you're thinking, why are they not talking to me? Why are my friends not talking to me, or whatever? You're like, why are they ignoring me? And then it's like you realise 10 minutes later that you've been having a conversation with yourself for the last like 10 minutes because your mic has been muted. So yeah, that's happened to me a lot, and maybe it's happened to you. It's a relatable problem, so I hope it has. If it's only me, it's only me. So yeah. Fourth problem, I feel like a lot of people have probably faced this, but the older generation of people like PS2, PS1, those kind of people, GameCube, those people have probably faced this a lot more. And it's when you put a game in your console, you've been waiting ages and ages to play it. This could apply to PC as well in the olden days, back when PCs had discs to play games. You put a disc in to play your game and you're like, fair enough, let's load it up. It loads up on the loading screen and you're like, cool, and then it comes up and says, error, game could not load. So you're like, oh, I'll take the disc out. So you take the disc out, it's got a load of scratches on it. That in itself is just annoying when you know that your disc has got a load of scratches on it. But the old one, the relatable problem is a game disc having a load of scratches on it and it not working, or you having to do something with it. But I do remember back in the day, I used to have some kind of like disc cleaning machine. So you'd put the disc in, you'd put some kind of like solution on the disc, shut the lid and then spin it, and it would fix the disc, and it was an absolute godsend. So if anyone can tell me what one of them is called, I mean, I guess it's just called a disc cleaner or something like that. But that would be cool if you could leave it in the comments. I'm pretty sure it's just called a disc cleaner. Next relatable problem I actually faced the other day. Now, I was playing Star Wars on stream the other day on my Twitch stream. Here's a link down below. You can just write that into Twitch and you'll find it straight away. I was playing Star Wars on Steam and the game actually crashed as I was playing. Now, I was like, fair enough, I'll just reload the game. But the game actually took me all the way back to where the checkpoint had last saved, which was like the beginning of the mission, and I was near the end of the mission. So that was very annoying. I feel like that could have happened to a lot of people. I feel like mainly it's probably only happened to me, but you never know with these things. You could just start a game up, start playing through it a load and forget to find your save points, and then you have to like restart the whole thing again because the game's crashed. The next relatable problem is download times. Now, I feel like a lot of people have probably faced this. I face it a lot when I've like downloaded a game for the first time and it may be like a 60GB install. Now, I'm lucky enough to have quite fast internet. I know a lot of people are as well, so if you are one of those people, you may not find this a problem. It may just be something that happens to you that's annoying. But some people don't have ultra fast internet or Wi-Fi or something along those lines. And like, for me, it tends to happen when you buy a game, you install it, and it's like 60 gig, and then like you don't play it for 2 days, but you go back on it and there's like a 90 gigabyte update of all this new stuff that they've added to this new game coming out, and it's like you've got to wait there. You're like really eager to play this game, but you've got to wait for like an hour for this 90 gigabyte install to do, and that is very annoying, and it's a problem a lot of people face. The next relatable problem is getting stuck on a game level. Now, I have faced this a lot, and a lot of it is like you tend to look at the game age rating and it's like 3+ or something, and you're sat there and you're like, I'm 18 or I'm 17 or something, or I'm miles above this age rating, and I can't freaking complete this level, so how is a 3-year-old going to be able to do it? That's what I find relatable, is like getting stuck on the level itself is relatable, but also how the hell can a 3-year-old do that level if I can't? Am I a bad gamer? The next relatable problem, I feel like a lot of people might have related to, but at the same time they might not have. But it's like getting reported on a game and then getting banned for it for nothing. And I say this because like if maybe you're better at someone you're playing against on a game, they report you and you get banned. So this actually happened to me on Xbox once. I was playing a game on Rocket League with another person, and it was like a computer generated person, like well, not computer generated, but the computer generated the game between me and this random person that I'd never met before. I beat them on Rocket League, which is a surprise because I'm absolutely shocking at the game. But anyway, they messaged me and they said like, oh, like you're rubbish at the game or whatever, and I was like, okay, cool, how did I win then, or something along those lines. And then the next day I got a communication from Xbox being like, we've banned you from Xbox Live for 2 weeks due to communication violation or something like that. And I'm like, what? But a lot of these things you can appeal, but I feel like a lot of people have probably had that problem where you've been in a situation where you've been doing absolutely sick at a game and someone's reported you because they think you're cheating when you're definitely not, and you get banned for it. And the last relatable problem that I have for you guys today on gaming is spending loads of money or a significant amount of money on a game and it actually not turning out to be as good as you thought it was going to be. Now, games kind of have trailers, pre-releases, betas, all this kind of stuff, and when you play all that, you're like, oh yeah, this is a pretty sick game, and then the game comes out and you find it's absolutely shocking and you've just paid an extortionate amount for it. An example for me is in Call of Duty World War II. When that game came out, the beta I played, I watched the trailers, I thought the game was really cool. I played the beta, which was like a 2-3 day beta, and I thought it was absolutely amazing. I played that and I was like, okay, this is sick, I'm going to buy the game. Now the game was 60 quid, and at the time I was in a job, it was good, I could pay for that. But a lot of people have that problem where they can't, and it's like a big money, extortionate amount of money to pay out for a game. I actually bought that game, and when it came out, it'd been nerfed so much since the beta, loads of things had changed, and it had changed completely, and it wasn't worth the money that I paid. But anyway guys, that is relatable problems that every gamer faces. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to smash a like, subscribe if you're new around here, and I'll see you next time. Peace.